Hello, my name is Allie, and welcome to my channel. We are back with Color X Malice Okazaki's route. Now, I did say in the last one that I ended up pausing, but then forgetting to press record, and then press record after I read some and didn't realize it. So, but it's only I think it's only one sentence. It's not anything huge. So I believe it's actually right here. I'm not sure, but I think it is. So anyway, I did also add, if you go to my channel, just click on my channel, you'll see my name. You'll also see a blue link in the description of my channel, where that will lead you to my other channel, my Sims 4 channel, which is ATA gameplay. And if you want to watch, go for it. Subscribe, watch some of the videos. Right now I'm playing the 100 infant challenge. Anyway, let's go. It's just experience. Experience? But how can that be instinctual? It's going to be okay. I won't let them hurt you again. Okazaki. But for that, I need you to hold on tight. I absolutely don't want to let you get hurt. Okay. Intense. August update has been added to materials. November update has been added to materials. Chapter 5. I think we're after this chapter. Is this one the final? No, there's chapter 6. Okay, so yeah, we have 2 more chapters, and then we are done with Okazaki. Oh, is that said? I think that said Adonis's point of view. December 23rd, 9:35 a.m. Man, I'm not even paying attention. Did it say Adonis's point of view? I don't know. I'm sorry. I was busy talking. Oh yeah, his voice. What did I do? Okay, yeah, I remember I did the Kondo voice.
Any leads on Keisuke Sanjo? Not yet. We're intensifying the manhunt at Shinjuku Garden. He used to be in traffic ops. We've got way too many enemies on the inside.
Morioka, your irritation isn't helping.
I know, but even if we capture Adonis's agents, their memories are wiped and we can't get a foothold. X-Day is right around the corner. We can't afford to be spinning our wheels now.
I'm sorry about that, but I have some news you may find interesting.
What?
It's about that SP, Kei Okazaki, the one who was watching her. I believe he's been falsifying his reports recently.
Are you saying he's double-crossed us?
We don't know if he's connected to Adonis, but it's clear he knows something about her we don't. Most likely, Assistant Inspector Okazaki is attempting to protect his charge.
Fine then. I'll check up on them later. Anyway, this is an emergency. We don't have time to just focus on the past. I want all resources on finding Adonis's HQ. Use whatever means necessary to root them out. Also, are there any new developments from investigating the captured suspects? We've searched their home phone and internet records, but everything had been cleaned. We found nothing of note.
I kind of gave him the same voice. Oops. It's certain that Sugawara was receiving commands from her implanted microchip. We're going to look up microchip. Microchip. When Rika Sugawara was examined after her arrest for the arson incident on December 8th, the microchip was found near her neck. The chip was a sound receiver/transmitter, thought to have been implanted by Adonis. Interesting. But cybercrime hasn't been able to locate the source of the transmissions.
We're shaking down known suspicious religious cults and anti-government groups, but there are no indications any of them are connected to Adonis. Ever since Adonis was dismantled 2 years ago, details on its remnants have been hazy. That's all we have to report. So we've got nothing.
Hello.
There seems to be some kind of commotion.
Oh God. I don't like this dude. I don't. Chief? What are you doing here, sir? I will personally be taking command of the X-Day investigation from this point. I'm disappointed in investigations. Command is wondering how long you'll allow this chaos to continue. My own dignity is at stake here. If the damage spreads any further, the police stand to lose all public credibility. First, let me address all the monthly XD cases up until November. Whichever of these crimes are unsolved, you are to arrest suspects immediately. Wait a minute, sir. If it were that easy, the investigation wouldn't still be ongoing. I've included this in the reports, but every one of the captured perpetrators has had their memories erased by Adonis. I don't care! I'm sure you have some likely suspects. This is an emergency. There's no time to be concerned with nonsense like concrete evidence. So you want us to arrest anyone that we haven't completely ruled out? Correct. I'm sure that the talented officers of Section 1 have narrowed down your searches to people of interest who have strong motives.
I hate this dude. This dude is the reason why Adonis is going crazy right now.
I hear you suspect Ogata from May due to his grudge from his mistaken arrest, as well as the bereaved for the student's suicide. It's fine as long as you feed the public a compelling reason for the arrests. Erased memories don't erase their guilt. But all of these people have solid alibis for the crimes they're linked to. Then make them less solid. Do whatever you have to do. Just arrest him. Chief, I understand your reasoning, but you're asking us to undermine this investigation. Rounding up suspects after fabricated charges will result in arrests that won't stick and incite more terrorist acts. Our priority right now is to root out Adonis's leadership and dismantle the group. Adonis's leadership? Do you have any idea about them? We're currently determining their organization. Is now the time to be taking it so easy? In the eyes of the public, the X-Day crimes are being committed by people who are so terrible that even the police can't touch them. Of course, we're being blamed for our inability to prevent the attacks, but hatred for the terrorists is still stronger. With a terrorist organization of this scale, this is no longer one of the police's problems. Thus, rather than trying to prevent terrorism, capturing any criminals we can should help resolve the faith of the public. I disagree. The priority is to stop terrorism. The lives of citizens are at stake. And what if you fail again? Will you let the credibility of the police fall into ruin? Of course, we'll investigate the past incidents, but stopping terrorism is our top priority. We won't compromise on that. I can't allow to futilely divide your forces to accomplish lesser objectives. Futile? Forgive my bluntness, Chief, but you're prioritizing honor and face over the lives of the people, and that's not the police's mission. What did you say?
Calm down, you two. You may have a personal dispute, but this meeting needs to move on. We'll keep working in here, so why don't you two come to terms outside?
Minagishi.
Just go cool off for a minute.
Sorry. Just who do you think you are? Pretty insolent for a mere commissioner.
That's it for today's meeting. Individual orders will be given out afterward.
I apologize for my rudeness, sir. Let's continue this elsewhere.
Oh, Morioka, before that, one thing.
What?
Someone new will be joining us. I think we should have a talk with him about her.
Oh no. What did I do with his voice? Okay. Why am I here?
Sorry to keep you waiting. Could we ask you a few questions?
Ruh-roh. Back to main character's point of view. First time in Chapter 5. December 23rd, 2:20 p.m.
Stop, Mr. Okazaki. How many times have I told you to sleep?
I'll be fine, I said. It doesn't hurt, and I'll heal fine without sleep. A night had passed since the Shinjuku Garden event. I submitted a general incident report and got some time off, so I visited the hospital. When I arrived, I heard voices arguing from the hospital room. Don't tell me. I have permission from my superiors, and I'd personally like to leave too.
But...
Excuse me, may I come in? I could assume what they were arguing about, so I interrupted.
Lady!
Okazaki's face lit up like a blooming flower when he saw me. I was relieved that he was in good spirits, but I could only return a vague smile.
Are you okay? Did you get the day off?
I only had some minor burns, but they asked me to rest for now.
Well, you worked really hard, so you should take a break. Don't I always tell you not to push yourself so hard?
That's my line.
Huh?
Are you an acquaintance of Mr. Okazaki?
Yes.
I've told him he can't leave, but he won't listen. He was just wounded yesterday. Can you tell him? He even got changed on his own.
Explain to the nurse that I'm perfectly fine. You know that, don't you?
The conversation went as I expected, and I returned their questions with silence. Then I turned to the nurse. I'm sorry, but could we have some privacy, please?
Very well. Please watch over him so that he doesn't run away, and call me if you need anything.
Thank you. I watched her go and then turned my attention back to Okazaki.
That's one strong nurse. When I tried to leave this morning, she forcibly dragged me back in here.
I see. Here, Okazaki. These are for you.
Wow, pretty flowers, thanks. Oh, but I'm about to leave, so I guess I'll take them home for decoration. I gave you flowers before, but now I'm getting them back. Now we match.
I just stared silently at Okazaki as he happily chuckled.
Lady, what's wrong? Are you in a bad mood?
No. I wasn't angry. I was relieved to see him so cheerful. It was like as if the events of yesterday had never happened. But he's pushing himself too hard. His smile and skin tone were worse than normal. Even on painkillers, he still had to be in pain. Of course it hurts. He was wounded so badly. Yet, he was smiling as he always did. Until yesterday, I might have thought that Okazaki was just being himself. But now, it all felt so wrong to me. Have a seat, Okazaki. We need to talk.
Huh? Okay.
Okazaki tilted his head curiously and sat down on the bed. He beckoned me over and I sat next to him. There aren't any other patients here, I think. Then I could speak calmly. I took a deep breath. First, thank you so much for yesterday.
What's up?
And I'm really sorry that you got hurt because of me. I dipped my head apologetically and heard him reply in a wry tone.
Don't apologize. You did nothing wrong. I just made a small mistake. I misjudged your position and let you move into Sanjo's angle of attack. I'd considered the things he might try, but I didn't think about traps or explosives. I guess I'm getting rusty.
Even as he berated himself, there was something happy about his tone. It was heartrending.
But I'm glad that you weren't hurt too badly. I'm glad I was able to protect you. Sanjo got away, but we still have his trail, so we'll just have to try harder.
Before that, I have something to ask you.
Yeah?
Why are you going so far for my sake?
Huh?
Why are you literally putting your life on the line to protect me?
What do you mean? I'm SP. It's normal for me to risk my life to protect someone I've decided to protect. It might seem weird to you, but everyone in the SP is exactly the same.
Is that true? It's true that an SP officer risks his life to protect his principal. That's not what's strange to me. But You seem to overemphasize the risking your life part of the job over the part where you protect other people, Okazaki. I'll ask you one more time. Why are you risking your life for me?
You asked me the same thing yesterday.
Yes. Back then... Flashback. Why do you have to go to such extremes? You could have gotten yourself killed trying to protect me back there, you know.
Maybe, but you don't need to worry about that. That's my wish.
That's what you said. What did you mean?
I meant exactly what I said.
Exactly?
Hey, don't worry so much about it.
He laughed bitterly, perhaps noticing my growing suspicion.
I'm full of life and we have new intel. Yesterday was really productive. So why don't we keep at this like we've been doing? I won't fail you again.
Don't try to hide it. You won't be able to work like you could before. Please answer me honestly. I don't think I can work with you anymore if I don't know the whole truth. My mind was a swirling miasma of doubt and uncertainty. If I couldn't clear them up, then I couldn't stay by his side the way I did before.
Okay, so?
I watched him sigh in resignation. I quietly took a deep breath. Okazaki, I don't want to ask. Okazaki, do you really not care if you die while protecting me? I bluntly stated my question, and I wanted to cover my ears so I couldn't hear his reply.
That's right.
He calmly affirmed my worst fears.
You see, I want to die while protecting you.
His smile didn't crack. It was as gentle as ever. He said the words that I least wanted to hear. What are you talking about? Flashback.
You're Okazaki from the SP? You want to die, don't you? Like me. Your eyes say you're searching for a place to die.
I recalled Sanjo's words. I hadn't understood what he meant back then, but now I made the connection. What if he... Okazaki, do you want to die?
I don't want to die in vain. There's no value in a meaningless death. I just want to meet an end that has meaning.
I didn't want to understand. He wasn't saying that he was prepared to risk his life to protect me. He was protecting me because he wanted to die? That's why you protected me? You knew Adonis was targeting me and that I was chasing them, so I'd be in danger? I was someone worth protecting in his eyes. In other words, someone that would be in dangerous situations. He was protecting someone who was high risk in order to die. An honorable death? Just for that?
No, I don't want honor or glory. I want to die while protecting you.
Because I'm a VIP?
Not just that. You said you'd never run away from a challenge. You won't give up midway. That's what's important.
He may have been complimenting me, but it didn't resonate that way at all. Before he had said, flashback again.
No matter what happens, no matter what the cost, my job is to protect someone special. I have my own role too. My own life gains meaning because I can protect someone else. That's how I choose to view it.
That was his raison d'etre. I had to look that up to know how to say that.
Lady?
This entire time, I'd misread him. His vacant eyes weren't merely peaceful. They were gloomy, longing for death. That doesn't make me happy.
Huh?
If that's why you're protecting me, then I don't appreciate that at all. I was shouting at him. My eyes were downcast, fists clenched in my lap. How could I ever be happy if I caused your death? I'd be tortured by guilt and sorrow.
I don't want to make you sad either. I don't plan on going down like I did yesterday. I'll protect you until
The end? What end? If I have to lose you to solve these crimes, then what's the point? Even if this is something you wish for, what about my feelings?
That's not good either, but this is my wish. I'm sorry. I know what you're trying to say. I don't want to die and make you cry, and I don't want you to be sad. But everything will be okay. You'll forget all about me soon enough. If this ends with you being sad, that's enough for me. It'll have been worth dying for.
How could you?
You're strong, so you'll be fine. You can face the future without me.
So you really don't care about what I think about this, do you? It was like all our time together was crumbling. I was glad he offered to protect me despite this. He had been kind to me and made me feel safe. I like Okazaki's smile. When my collar had been exposed, I'd felt depressed for betraying his trust. His seriousness towards his work, his bluntness, his kindness, and his playfulness. When we were together again, I felt like the two of us were growing closer. I want to be by his side. I want to be with him forever, but he's special to me, and yet, all this time, he'd just been using me to fulfill his wish to die. I don't want someone like you protecting me. I thought that I didn't mind being used, but now I couldn't take it anymore.
Wait, don't overreact. That's not what I meant.
I don't want to be protected by someone who's only living so they can die.
But you'll really be in danger without someone to protect you. Can't you just take advantage of my services to keep yourself alive?
Still,
I'm not actively seeking out danger. It's tough protecting you in your situation. You try desperately to reach your goals, and I've risked death several times now because of the way you do things. I made you a promise. No matter what happens, you won't run.
Flashback.
No matter what happens, I'll protect you. So don't run away from me no matter what. Don't give up on your dreams no matter what it costs you. Stand proud. I chose to protect you because you're you. So can you promise me that?
I'm going to let you guys go here. I hope you are enjoying, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.